Yo, what's up everybody? Holding with you here, bringing you My Hero Academia manga reaction slash review. This is chapter 236 titled Tenko Shikimura Origin 2. Last week we had Origin 1 story of him, and it was pretty sad, the dark stuff that he went through with his family and how his dad treated him and stuff like that. He took out his anger against his mother on his son, which was Tenko Shikimura, which is aka Shigaraki. So let's see what happens. If you remember last week when he was holding his dog, it's like the dog looked like it was about to burst. So if you want to follow along with me, link in the description. If not, just follow along. But here we go. Page 1. He's squeezing the dog while scratching his eye, and the dog just bursts open and blood spills everywhere. And he looks at it like, what? Mochan? Lying down next to him is... Huh? Tenko, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. The dog is just there in a pool of blood. His sister's coming out. Even though I was the one who said it was our secret, I'm sorry. Mochan, my voice won't... What's the matter? She comes out and she sees the dog, like, bleeding open, and she starts to scream when she looks back. I guess she's calling her parents. My voice won't work. Hina-chan, my itching. You came to apologize, right? Hey. Then this time, you have to protect me. Help me. Oh, he touches her. With all 5 of his fingers, he grabs onto her. I thought we were going to be attacked by a terrible villain. I thought both Mochan and Hina-chan crumbled away because of the villain. At that time, I should have had no idea. Oh wow, he killed both his sister and the dog. Even though we already knew that. The grandparents come out with the mother. That's not true. Thinking back, now, I probably already understood, even back then. Dad just knows. He just knows. He knows how hard it is to be a hero. Why did they defend my father? Why did they only ever say, don't cry to me? I can't take it anymore. It was small, but suddenly accumulated hatred. Everyone. Oh wow. It's funny, as a kid, he was able to kill them just by touching. Oh wow. His own mom went to like confront him, like, you know, grab him and hug him, but since he touched her, she died as well. Back then, oh wow, the father went outside and he sees the blood shattered everywhere, and like the ground is like crumbled up and stuff, and Shigaraki or Tenko is just there. Please, live a happy life full of smiles from now on. He's crying while talking to his son. Dad, I'm sorry. Oh wow, his dad grabbed a stick and actually hit his son. So his dad seems like he can fight. The instant he saw his son reached out for him, he jumped back. He grabbed a random metal pole or stick or whatever that is and hit Shigaraki over the head. Stop it, Tenko. Back then, with a proposal killing intent, I touched my father's face and screamed, die. Okay, so when it came to his father, he intentionally killed him, unlike the other ones, which was a mistake. And the most pleasant feeling spread throughout my whole body. Somewhere deep within my heart, I had always wished something like this would happen. And thus began the decay. The itching finally went away. Oh wow. That last page might be thumbnail. Well, that was a very short chapter this week. I had to say off the bat, Origin 2, it was just a short continuation. I mean, it wasn't really nothing special, but it's nice to know that Tenko, which is Shigaraki, that's his real name, Tenko Shikimura, it's nice to see that it looked like he killed everyone on purpose. Like last week, it sounded like he did it by mistake. Like it was a false activation of his power and he couldn't control it. But the way it looks like in this episode, I mean this chapter 236, it looked like he did it actually on purpose. Like after he touched his sister and he saw her crumble, he started to touch other things and people, like experimenting and seeing them crumble. And when his mom went up to hug him, he touched her. But he noticed that, he can't touch things, but he kept on doing it. So technically, he actually killed everybody on purpose. Maybe not the dog and his sister, but everyone else afterwards. The mom, the grandparents, and his father, especially his father. He did it on purpose, and he loved the feeling of killing them. So that's very twisted and messed up, how he loved the feeling to kill his parents, and that's actually how he took them out. He killed them. So that's very sad and twisted. So now we know why he has this twisted personality. Technically, he's always been twisted. I guess the hatred for his parents led to this. This is what holding a hatred for something or somebody for a long time is an extremely bad thing, because you end up doing bad things with it. It messes with your mind and your spirit. So, and this is a pure example of it. A kid who's been hated, who had hatred for his own parents and siblings, and this is what happened. So, it's a very sad story for Shigaraki. Everyone said that this made him go crazy, and he's actually enjoying this. This is a second origin story, so next week should be like a new chapter, and we should be back to Shigaraki, not being in this black story. We should be back to the actual fight. Which, again, I said it before, as much as I like Ridestro and as powerful as he is, I don't see him winning against Shigaraki, especially with this quick advancement, and we get in these backstories of him, and we see that Shigaraki's more flexible and he's more faster now, and he's bobbing and weaving like a cat, and his DK got stronger because it evolved. So, not to mention Machina, he's there now, just laying waste. So this should be ending in another 2 or 3 chapters. But yeah, this was very interesting. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait to see Dabi. I want to see what happened in his fight with the ice guy. That's very important. Hopefully they don't skip over that. But that's all I have for you guys. Tell me down below what you like and didn't like about the chapter, and how you felt about it, and what do you think is going to happen next week. And do you think there's more to the story? We did get to see his father saying, hopefully you live a long life with smiles before he died. So hopefully, I'm not saying that I don't want Shigaraki to become a good guy all of a sudden. I wouldn't like that, since he's supposed to be the opposite of Deku. But hopefully, somewhere down the line he finds a peaceful end, as he's dying. One of those type of things. But this is my theory on it. But that's all I have for you. Peace out. Have a good one.